copper light through ancient timbers swing. Dusty beams on rusted rails and broken things. Shadows dance where the darkness groans. I clutch this lantern down these halls of bones. Heartbeat thumps in cavernous stone. Each step I take, I'm not alone. Lantern of bones, guide me through. Every flicker shows the sins I knew. Scrolls of my past with empty eyes stare back at me, where my guilt resides. Here lies the friend I left behind. Rusted pick, still clutched in bony hand. There's the lover who slipped away. Her hollow smile haunts the shafts I break. Cold air carries a distant moan. I chase the whispers down these tomb-like roads. Lantern of bones, guide me through. Every flicker shows the sins I knew. Skulls of my past with empty eyes stare back at me, where my guilt resides. Here lies the stranger I refuse to save. Their silent plea now buried in this cave. Empty sockets stare through my heart and pride. Their falling life drags on this guilt I hide. Heartbeat thumps in cavernous stone. Each step I take, I'm not alone. Lantern of bones, guide me through. Every flicker shows the sins I knew. Skulls of my past with empty eyes stare back at me, where my guilt resides. There's the husk of the man I used to be. A hollow mirror staring back at me. My lantern trembles at that mournful sight, revealing I'm the phantom in the night. Heartbeat thumps in cavernous stone. Each step I take, I'm not alone. Lantern of bones, guide me through. Every flicker shows the sins I knew. Skulls of my past with empty eyes stare back at me, where my guilt resides. I trace the cracks in fractured stone till I find the silhouette of my own. lantern's light reveals the cost. I am the skeleton I thought I lost. Lantern of bones, now I see. Every beam reflects the ghost in me. No path ahead, no place to hide. I carry my bones on the dark inside. Lantern of bones, lantern of bones, lantern of bones, lantern of bones. Dust swirls round my empty homestead gate. Father's boots long gone, my kin left to fade. I call their names into the hollow wind. No answer comes, just silence in the end. Shadows drift where footsteps used to lie. I chase their echoes down an open sky. On Holloway I walk alone, following whispers of the ghosts I've known. Yet every trace that led me on this way fades into me, the phantom of Holloway. Rust crooked bonds that held our yesterday now stand lifeless under sunless haze. Faces etched in memories, broken pain. One by one they left, but I remain. When worn voices call me by my name, but none remain to carry any blame. On Holloway I walk alone, following whispers of the ghosts I've known. Yet every trace that led me on this way fades into me, the phantom of Holloway. By moonlit stream I see my own reflection, a silent specter bound to this direction. On Holloway I You better hope you're good, Lord. Got a reservation for you. Cause the preacher's got a sermon he's preaching real soon. Said the price is steep, ain't no bargaining down. In a town where the only truth is a hole in the ground. Wherever the trail ends, heaven or hell. Every man rides with blood on their hands. Some were born good, some were born bad. Ain't no salvation in this forsaken land. Every man rides with blood on their hands. There's a hanging in the gallows, a gunfight in the street. You don't want no trouble, don't make eye contact with me. There's a letter from the lawman, dated for today. It says, boy, your life ain't yours, it's mine to take away. If you know what's good for you, better leave this town. Every man rides with blood on their hands. Some were born good, some were born bad. Ain't no salvation in this forsaken land. Every man rides with blood on their hands. Nettles scrape my ankles as I walk this rain. Faces blur in torchlit spite. Every hiss and jeer cuts deeper than the night. On Noose Nettle, I tread along the rope above the thorns below my bone. Crowds will mock me till my final breath. No mercy waits at the end of this death. Gavel thunder cracks across the square. Accusations swirl like dust in stale air. Their tongues are sharpened on my borrowed shame, as rumors coil around me like a noose of blame. On Noose Nettle, I tread along the rope above the thorns below my bone. Crowds will mock me till my final breath. No mercy waits at the end of this death. They call me sinner, thief, betrayer of kin, but who will bear their lies when it's my head in the wind? On Noose Nettle, I tread along the rope above the thorns below my bone. Crowds will mock me till my final breath. No mercy waits at the end of this death. On Noose Nettle, my fate is sown, a silent plea no ear will ever roam. Mocking eyes and thorns become my crown. I'll die alone, with no one to pull me down. Noose Nettle, no turning back. I built my world on broken trust and rusted steel. Left hearts bleeding where my shadow fell. Every promise bowed like grass beneath my boot. I spat on mercy's song and let my darkness rule. Now the wind repeats each name I used to know. A hollow choir calling where forgiveness won't grow. There's no hand to hold when you've burned every bridge. No common voice when you stand alone. I traded smiles for sneers in every saloon. Sipped hollow pride beneath a cold, pale moon. Left broken faith bleeding on those creaking floors. And regret's ghost still lingers by my bolted doors. I tried to buy my way back into decent skin, but coin and whiskey can't wash out this sin. There's no hand to hold when you've burned every bridge, no healing words past the rivers I've read. I can't weep for love that I let go. I carry sorrow where no light will grow. Maybe grace was never mine to earn. Oh, mercy died the moment I turned. So in this dust I'll make my stand, a broken man with empty hands. At the last campfire under sullen skies, I face the mirror of my own lies. No rescue train will haul me out of hell. Just the echo of footsteps where I fell. There's no hand to hold when your soul's on fire, no second chances past the funeral pyre. I'll walk this road until the end unfolds, a lonesome sinner with no hand to hold. My boots still echo on these dust-worn trails, but the spur's less sharp and my back it fails. Once they called me legend from El Paso to Laredo. Now the sunrise finds me slow as cold molasses flow. I'm iron turned to ash beneath this scorching sun. Shots rang out like thunder, now they're all said and done. My hand shakes steady just to hold this old cold frame. Time's the fastest outlaw, and it's running me to shame. Widowmakers used to tremble at my name. Now I count my gray hairs like I tally every aim. The 6 gun's weight feels heavier than a memory, and every empty holster tells a tale of who I used to be. I'm iron turned to ash beneath this scorching sun. Shots rang out like thunder, now they're all said and done. My hands shake steady just to hold this old cold frame. Time's the fastest outlaw, and it's running me to shame. There's a mirror in the saloon where I tip my hat in vain, staring at the lines time etched across my face like rain. There's a mirror in the saloon showing years I can't reclaim. Wrinkles map the long lost fire of that outlaw's flame. Tonight I'll swap my hat for one more restful shade. Lay this iron heart to sleep beneath the stars it made. If you hear a distant shout as the coyotes cry, know it's just this weary spirit taking one last ride. I was iron turned to ash beneath that blazing sun. Shot like thunder roaring, now my race is run. My hands grow still with this old colt in my frame. Time's the fastest outlaw, and it finally staked its claim.
She was laying on my chair as the clock was spinning slow. In a white house on a hillside, underneath a halo, the angel of the valley said, baby, don't you go. Now there's nothing left but the bottle, 'cause the fire took the house and the flood took the land, and the papers took the prize from a poor, hard-working man. And the bank took the rest, as I did all I could. But all I took was her. Now there's nothing left but the bottle. It's been 3 years, it's been 4 days since I looked into her eyes. But she didn't shed a tear when I told her I had to fly. And if she knew what I know now, maybe she would have tried. 'Cause now there's nothing left but the bottle. 'Cause the fire took the house, and the flood took the land, and the papers took the pride from a poor, hard-working man. And the bank took the rest, as I did all I could. But all I took was her. Now there's nothing left but the bottle. And she didn't want my money, but I didn't have it to give. She wanted to be a mother, I wanted to be a kid. If I'd known what I know now, I know I'd have stayed. But you can't keep a woman who wants to run away. When the fire takes the house, and the flood takes the land, and the papers take the pride from a poor, hard-working man. And the bank takes the rest, and you did all you could, but all you took was her. And now there's nothing left but the bottle.
An empty stool beside me in this dim-lit hall. Neon's glow paints long shadows on the wall. I trace the rain where your glass used to sit, cold as a never came home to it. The barkeep folds my elbow, sighs his tired plea. Darling, one more won't bring him back to thee. But every drop recalls your gentle voice, so I chase the ghost of you by my own choice. So raise your glass, here's to the man who gave his all. I'll drink his name till the ice grows pale. Another round of whiskey and widow's wail. Pour it strong, let the black river flow. I'll drown my sorrow till I can't feel. Memories swirl like smoke in this smoky air. Your laughter lingers soft as my midnight prayer. I taste the night you held me in your arms, a fleeting warmth before the coming harm. The jukebox moans a tune I used to love, a heavy hymn like fate descending from above. Each note cuts deep, a blade across my soul. I drink to numb it, but it only takes its toll. So raise your glass and hear me bawl. Here's to the man who gave his all. I'll drink his name till the ice grows pale. Another round of whiskey and widow's wail. Pour it strong, let the black river flow. I'll drown my sorrow till I can't feel the woe. Goodbye, my love, I'll let you go tonight. In amber tide and fading candlelight. May angels find you in that endless veil, while I stay lost in whiskey and widow's wail. I'll send my prayers on every whispered breeze, beg heaven's grace to set your spirit free. The moon dips low beyond the barroom doors. I pay my tab and shuffle out across the floor. Your name's a prayer etched in the midnight air. I carry it with me, heartbroken, unfinished prayer. Tomorrow's dawn may break with sober light, but tonight I linger in this haunted night. So here's to you, my love, beneath the sky so pale. Evermore the song of whiskey and widow's wail. So raise your glass and hear me bowl. Here's to the man who gave his all.
twilight drips on the saloon floor. He offered me the world and just one more. His grin was silk, his eyes aflame. I signed my soul in blood to stake my claim. Fingers cold around the paper's edge, a fever dream I could not allege. Dance with the darkened stranger by lantern's final glow. Each swirl drags you deeper down. I'm afraid you'll never go. Gold and glory filled my eager hands, but loved ones' voices slipped like grains of sand. Their joy dissolved into that cursed night and left me shackled in his spite. Each waltz beat echoed hollow sin. His laughter danced beneath my skin. Dance with the darkened stranger by lantern's final glow. Each swirl drags you deeper down. I'm afraid you'll never go. The floorboards creak with hollow breath. I taste the ashes of my theft. No turning back, the deal is sealed. My heart's the price I now must yield. Dance with the darkened stranger by lantern's final glow. Each swirl drags you deeper down. I'm afraid you'll never go. Dance with the darkened stranger bound where shadows flow. Now I'm lost within the devil's dance and I can't escape his hold. One more turn, one final glance. I'm lost within the devil's dance. That faded frame hangs crooked on the wall. Dusty glass that barely holds my name. Every dusk I load another hollow point. Aim steady, feed the shame. The barrel's cold against my palm. I swear swear it's kinder than this calm. Bullet holes in my portrait, shards of me come falling down, trying to erase what I hated most, but the cracks still wear this crown. Bullet holes in my portrait, my reflection torn and scarred. Every shot just digs the grave of the man I was too hard. I see her face behind the barroom glow, her tears split by the evening light. Each mark I make is a promise broken to the boy I buried that night. The hammer falls, I feel no pain, only echoes of my own refrain. Bullet holes in my portrait, shards of me come falling down, trying to erase what I hated most, but the cracks still wear this crown. Bullet holes in my portrait, my reflection torn and scarred. Every shot just digs the grave of the man I was too hard. If violence could wash away regret, I'd drown in steel until I'm free. But every dent just holds a memory of the sins I couldn't flee. Bullet holes in my portrait, shards of me come falling down, trying to erase what I hated most, but the cracks still wear this crown. Bullet holes in my portrait, my reflection torn and scarred. Every shot just digs the grave of the man I was too hard. One last round, pull the trigger slow, watch the last of me let go. Bullet holes in my portrait, shards of me come falling down, trying to erase what I hated most, but the cracks still wear this crown. Bullet holes in my portrait, my reflection torn and scarred. Every shot just digs the grave of the man I was too hard. One last round, pull the trigger slow, watch the last of me let go.
You swore by fire 'neath that copper sky, spoke of forever with your iron cold eye. I place my trust in your silver tongue. Now echoes haunt the vows we once sung. Trust was a flame that burned too bright. Now all that's left is black and night. On this broken road of yesterday, I walk alone with vows you threw away. Your silver tongue cut deeper than a blade, left me bleeding where our oath decayed. Rust crooked fences mark our sacred ground. Your laughter's ashes scattered all around. I chased your shadow through these hollow plains, but only found the ghost of my own pain. Promises lie buried in the stones. I carry guilt in marrow and bone. On this broken road of yesterday, I walk alone with vows you threw away. Your silver tongue cut deeper than a blade, left me bleeding where our oath decayed. Ashen stars stare down on fields of regret. Each whispered lie, dead I can't forget. The wind still sings your name across the land, but when I reach, there's only empty hands. Scars remind me what your word would do, how easily the faithful turn untrue. On this broken road of yesterday, I walk alone with vows you threw away. Your silver tongue cut deeper than a blade. I stand amid the ruins of our braves. Hear the hollow toll of what we swore, a covenant that binds me evermore. On a cradle of splinters and old whiskey barrels, I was born. under my mother's quiet tears and my father's knowing scorn. Bathed in barroom shadows where the laughter cut like knives, I learned the outlaw's lullaby before I even learned to cry. I rode with smoke behind my grin, each town a darker stain. Took coin for blood I didn't mean, yet couldn't wash away the pain. Whiskey was my only friend, regret my nightly guest. I wanted sign on every wall, that badge of shame upon my chest. I rode a road of blood and fear, my heart a hollow drum. My days were marked by empty shots, my nights by fear to come. Then in your eyes I found a dawn no outlaw deserved to find. And with that spark of innocence, I left my sins behind. I found a little girl weeping on that barren plain. Her tears ran rivers down her dusty frame. She reached out trembling with a silent plea, and in that single moment she set my spirit free. Her simple trust cracked open all the stone inside, a chance to break the cycle, to set the wrongs aside. I rode a road of blood and fear, my heart a hollow drum. My days were marked by empty shots, my nights by fear to come. Then in your eyes I found a dawn no outlaw deserved to find. And with that spark of innocence, I left my sins behind. So I laid my pistols down upon the dust-scorched ground, let every echo of my past fall silent all around. Her hopeful eyes made me understand that even hard as steel can bend at mercy's hand. Once forged by fire, now softened by grace, a man reborn from ruins, I've found my place. No longer bound by bloodlines etched in endless plight, I walk a freer road toward the right.